it nearly seems to be down under exempt, which wouldn't be right, because when you're doing the VAT return, they'd be wrong. The wages usually used to be just non-VAT.
Yeah, what you'll find probably happened there is, I hadn't picked up on that yet. Is that when we were bringing the last 12 months in, that's what this company has done. Now we can fix all that and get the here and now, but it's just a matter of, okay, so.
And the employees, I noticed they're all down as suppliers. They're not in employees anymore.
Okay, we have a look at it here now.
That's in the Dex thing, the QuickBooks.
Yeah. Okay, I had to open there a few minutes ago.
And I was looking, I hadn't found yet, but maybe I have to set them up again. I had a lot of memorized transactions and standing orders and things.
Yeah, those have to be reset up, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, on the but I mean, if I get a list of you, we'll get a lot of those done. And but the thing is,
I was thinking for me to do the VAT return, it'd be easier if I have the backup of the old ones back and I can do the VAT return, because I'd say it'll take me a couple of hours to sort out the mess that's in it now, because everything is kind of wrong with the VAT and stuff. There was a load of stuff in exempt. Now I changed a load of it. I put a load of it right, but I'd say there's probably still some things that aren't right. I have no idea what. Again, the VAT, I guess I can print them out and write them out. The VAT codes aren't very user friendly because they don't make any sense, like what we had before. I see export is now for exports outside the EU. But is there any way of changing the name of them, or maybe I could just duplicate them and give them a different name to make it easier for myself?
Yeah, don't duplicate anyway, because it's a bit like the old QuickBooks. But when you start adding codes, they may not find their way to all the reports properly. They should, but I've just seen it regularly that they don't, you know. So let's have a look.
I've noticed.
So let's have a look at, well, actually, let's dashboard first. Are you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, because the thing is, just so you know what you're looking at and where to find stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
You go into the VAT and then we'll have a look at. I'll take away some items today, and we'll aim to get them largely completed and fixed up today. Okay.
Okay. So the VAT, I think I found up on the.
Yeah, you found
settings thing. Oh, taxes. Yeah.
Are you okay with this dashboard area? Like when you open up, what you're looking at, where things
yes, more or less. Like.
Well, let me give you a 2-minute run through.
Yeah.
Say on the plus on the left here is where I find myself a lot.
Okay.
So if you're doing a sales invoice and someone pays.
Yeah. I found that. I haven't found anywhere where to do a statement for a customer. Okay,
so where the statement is, you go into sales, customers, and let's click on customers here.
Go to super value, say
super value. So they're all down there. So say you want to do super value. Yeah, there you are. Bring them up, and up here on the right, statement.
Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. I'll move this. Can I move the zoom is kind of on top of it.
Oh, it's the zoom is.
The zoom was over where you. What did you? Where did we go to find a statement?
Yeah, I went into sales.
Yeah, customers.
And I'm recording this actually.
Okay.
For you, so I'll be able to give you a video of what we're talking about here afterwards.
Okay, so we're in customers. We're in super value. So where are we finding the statement?
Let's turn off my emails. Okay, so up here on the right where it says new transaction.
I can't actually see. Can I move? Will that work if I'm, hang on, I need to move that. Okay. New transaction. Ah, yes, I see. Yeah. Statement down the bottom. Okay.
Well, you can do a few things there. When you're in the customer, you could do an invoice for them if you want.
Yes, I did one of them yesterday. I did two or three of them actually. I think I did all the super value invoices kind of up to date.
Okay.
Not quite up to date, but up to the end of February.
And
that worked all right. I haven't actually set up. I set up the invoice again. It's okay. I found what I wanted and I changed some things, and I noticed on that one it's not as, you can't move any fields around the place like you could on the old one, but they're okay where they are.
yeah, there is different templates though.
Yeah, I found one that I quite liked, so I made well, you can see if you click on the, I don't know, will that work for me if you click on the,
okay, well, let me just finish with the statement here, Bridget.
yeah, okay, so we found the statements. Hang on, let's
Yeah.
make that big again, or
Okay.
whatever.
Now there's 3 types, but the one that's most useful is the one that comes up balance forward. All right.
Okay,
Open item just leaves unpaid sales.
all
invoice.
right, okay.
It doesn't show the bills, and transaction doesn't really show what's allocating what. But the one balance forward, and if I go back say a month,
Yeah, well, you can go to the end of February if you like.
within
Go from the 1st of February to the end of February,
okay,
or from the 1st of January to the end of February, doesn't matter, either or.
and down the bottom here, then if you look at print or preview,
Okay, yeah.
you know, at least you kind of know what you're getting. That's kind of what people want to see, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what you kind of see on the old one normally.
Yeah, and there's all your details. And then of course, if you want to email it down here on the right, you can email it off if it goes in that way.
Can I just answer this and I'll tell them I'll call them back?
Yeah.
Hello, Connemara Smokehouse. Can I ring?
And that's all started.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
Just in case there's anything.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that's how you do the statement.
Okay.
When you're coming out with stuff, you put the dashboard, it's back to familiarity. I'll show you how the bank works.
Okay. Yeah, I
Let's have a look
found up there various things like lists. I found my items.
Oh yeah, we'll have a look at
Again,
those.
I had to change all them. So yeah, that's what I've got now for the invoice.
Okay, so you like that template anyway? You've all loaded.
Yeah, I looked at the other ones. I found that when I found where to put the bank on. The invoice numbers, of course, are completely different, but I found a place where I could put the delivery docket number, because usually I'd kind of add that in on the invoice, but yeah, that works anyway.
A handy thing for you, because I know you're big into it, which is fine. Add a logo.
I saw that. I could put it there.
I find that cool.
Yeah.
So okay, that's good there. Okay, let's go back so to our. Yeah, you'll find every now and again a change as good as the rest. So I change the colors and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I found you could change various things on it. So
Okay, these guys, you said you'd make some changes here, Bridget, did you?
yes, they were all down as services, which I think they used to be on the old one. There wasn't much choice, but there now you've got more. You've got parts. What is it you've got? I forget. If you go on edit there a minute, we've got.
Yeah, if I go new, you have.
Well, if you go, yes. Okay, so all I got, everything was on service, which didn't seem to be right. So I put them down as non-inventory.
Okay.
Because basically I'm not keeping stock on here.
Yeah.
Graham keeps. But I don't know, I would have thought that they're a product, aren't they, rather than a service?
They are. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the old QuickBooks, which I have here.
Oh yes, I have it open there below as well.
Have you? Yeah. Thing on the old now into age. Like a lot.
It's oh yeah, looked like it was small there somewhere.
Yeah, it jumped up there. Let me just see the list. Item list.
It's yeah, the items. I think the only
they were all on as services before Bridge. That's why they came in there.
Yeah, because I don't think they had any other options before.
Okay, no, that's fine. I thought there were
Yeah, I don't know why they were all in a service, though. I don't know that it really matters that much.
Well, they're all in a service because they were service on the old one. That's what.
Yeah, that's fine. And I got rid of some of them. Again, it brought forward all the ones that I didn't want anymore as well, like So I just inactivated them. Because I had loads of them that were inactive for stuff that we don't sell anymore, like the farm smoked salmon. So I found I could just make them inactive. So I did that. So
Okay.
again, the bags and boards and stuff, we don't actually really use that much. The most ones, I suppose, are the smoked salmon, which is further down. For 200 grams, the different sizes of smoked salmon.
Oh yeah, there she is. Okay. Well,
Again, I wasn't sure then about the rent. I guess the rent is a service, is it? If you go down a bit further, we've got Gortna Corba rent.
Yeah, that would be a service.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be really, yeah. Okay.
Again, sales. I don't know quite what sales is. Something that we didn't have before.
Yeah, that just stays there. I don't think you can actually delete that.
No, I think you can't. I tried to make it inactive. Yeah, I tried to make it inactive, and it just said I couldn't make it inactive because it's basically there.
It's basically there if it automatically has to put something somewhere. So
yeah.
Okay.
Again, I guess West Galway as a service.
That's great.
So yeah, I think and again, I sorted out the VAT rate. Again, I thought export was the export VAT rate, but actually it's not. It's EUG. Export seems to be for non-EU.
Now we'll look at the VAT, because the thing to do with the VAT is, and I know I sent you a little video on it, is to get rid of the ones we don't need. Now, funny enough, the reason there's so many VAT rates here is because there is so many VAT rates. And
yes, I found it hard to reconcile the letters with the rate. That was, but as I say, I could probably just print them off, and then I'd have them. Double OS is what I had before, as just O, so that was all right. Again, I had different rates before for sales and purchases, but I see, because when it comes up as a purchase, like the 0% is the same thing on both, whereas I had two different. I had Z for zero rated on the sales, and then I had PZ for purchases.
Well, let's just look and see this S one you've added.
Well, I didn't add that. That came forward.
Oh, that came forward. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. Should I get rid of that? That was what I made, because previously standard was S, and I couldn't change it, so I made S2 for the low when it went down to 21%.
All right.
So we can actually make that inactive.
Yeah,
I may have some.
I'll show you how the VAT works on this, okay, for a second.
Yeah.
Because it might change again. So let's just say, let me put something in here like advertising or something. Yeah, advertising. Now you see the way the date here is the 26th of March.
Yeah.
So it's 23% time. So if I put in 100, standard is 23%.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. But if I go back to when it was 21%.
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of does this thing. So that was different then.
Yeah.
Standard here turns 21 itself.
21, okay.
All right.
And amounts are exclusive of tax. It doesn't really matter which. Well, if I'm putting anything in, I suppose. Yeah,
you can change it if the way the bill comes as VAT in it and it's inclusive. You can just change that.
Yes, I noticed that some of them. Well, I only noticed one. I haven't checked them all yet. I asked it to fetch me the bills from UPS.
Okay.
And when it brought them forward into Quickbooks, it had done something strange with it should have all been at 21 or 23%, and it had some of it in at 0 for some reason. So yes, anyway, the Dex thing seems to work fairly well. I tried it, and I got the app on my, I've got the app on my little, what do you call it, iPod thing.
Oh, it's good, right?
Yeah, that works fine.
I know you're talking to Emma later.
Yes, well, I said I better talk to you first. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You find her nicer than me.
where do I
Yeah.
find those? They disappeared on me. They were all in the inbox, and then they seemed to publish themselves somehow. I must have pressed something, the whole lot published themselves.
No, I published them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Because I was doing something with it and I thought, where have they all gone? So I changed. Well, it's not always the same on UPS, because if I'm sending, if we're sending stuff, for instance, to Switzerland,
Okay.
then it's 0 rated because it's outside the EU. So I don't really know. The bill is here, so I would put that in as a 0 rated purchase. That's what I always did previously. Somewhere, I don't know, are there any mixed bills? There might be.
Yeah, if it's
There usually, if it's mixed, it would probably find it. I don't know if I've got any here that are. I've got a load of stuff printed out here that are. Then they sent me a whole lot of random credits that I don't really know what they're for, but I'll take them anyway. They're all for €1 or €2. I'm not sure when the last one was that we had. I don't know if we sent anything to Switzerland since Christmas. Mind you, the UK ones are 0 rated as well now.
are they okay? Are they 0
Yeah,
rated?
if you're sending the transport, if you're taking stuff outside the EU, it's 0. But within the EU, they charge you the standard rate of VAT. But if they're taking stuff outside the EU, it's 0 rated for some reason. It's always been like that. Okay. But previously, I just put the 0 in as a 0 rated purchase. So I guess.
Well, if it's gone outside the EU anymore, it's out of scope. See this one here?
Yes, but the transport for the transport invoice is Irish.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I suppose it's just a 0 rated purchase for what they're charging 0 on.
Must be, yeah. If it's now we're recharging that to the customer, are we? Transport, or do we
no,
not?
it's part of the. It's included in the price of the salmon, basically.
Okay.
We're not charging it separately, though it is added on separately. I've always just put it in as part of the price of the salmon.
That's fine. Well, let's get rid of some of these VAT codes out of your way. All right?
Okay, so exempt purchases from the purchase from EU suppliers. Yes, I need that one because sometimes we buy stuff like the gravid sauce from Germany, which is 0 rated.
Yeah, so it's made it easier for you to look at.
Oh, yeah. So exempt purchases from the EU, we don't need that.
No, we don't get any insurance outside of Ireland.
No.
No, we can always.
If we do, we don't do it directly ourselves. It goes through a broker. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we do need this.
0. Yes, that's basically 0%, isn't it? That's like 0 rated stuff.
Yeah, that's your sales rate then.
That's the sales rate. Yep.
Yeah, 0%.
Okay.
And if you
buy, also the purchases.
Yeah, that's 0%.
0% of resale. So that I just put all the fish in at that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even though it's processed, I mean, I don't really know whether it's supposed to be resale or whether it's just 0. I mean, we're processing the fish and then we're adding ingredients to it. So, but I always just put the actual raw material fish in as resale.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. I know it's changed shape, but it's fine.
So then we've got, oh yeah, I think if you click on it, it tells you what it is.
Yeah, now this is if you're getting a builder or someone like that who charge you 13.5% from outside Ireland. But we know that, do we?
No, so what if I'm buying something outside Ireland that is rated that would be rated at that here?
Yeah, so
I couldn't figure out the reverse charge thing.
Reverse charge is, do you know when you give your VAT number to say in France?
Yes.
And they don't charge you VAT?
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so I don't know that there's anything we purchase in the EU that's 13%, but There might be.
I was thinking about this one. I think it's unlikely. Can I show you how the reverse charge works? How it's meant to
Yeah.
work? I don't know. Are you
I
familiar?
know where it goes in onto the VAT return.
Okay. Well, I'll put my own name in here.
Yep.
Arinka. Okay. So say I was based in Germany or something,
Yep.
and the rate would be.
What if you're based in the north of Ireland?
You think of that one for a second. That's within the EU at the moment, funnily enough.
Well, is it or isn't it? I mean, I don't know.
It's not really, but under the agreement at the moment, it is. Yeah, I know. But what the reverse charge does, you see here,
Yeah.
500 quid is 500 quid. All right, still
Yes.
that.
Yes.
But if we paid someone in Ireland, it would have been plus 115
Right.
VAT, and they take it off.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
both of these numbers go into the T1 and the T2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all the reverse charge is. And it just tells the government how much we're buying within the EU, but outside of Ireland.
Okay. Yes, because we have one. There's one Northern Irish one. The guys who run our website now are in Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah, they are actually.
So
Yeah.
I put them in they're in as a service, a 13.5% service, I think. Or maybe they're a 23% service. So I think we're unlikely to use 13.5.
I think
so. I mean, we could take that one out, and I could always put it back if I find I need something.
And if ever we need it, we can get it back, and I'll show you how in a moment.
Okay.
Exempt, we do need that for your insurance.
Exempt, yeah, that's exempt here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
There'll be bank fees and stuff like that. Goods.
Standard rate, we do need that one.
Yeah. Do you buy goods though? Do you buy much good? Do you buy packaging?
Yeah, we buy some packaging in the north occasionally.
Okay.
And we have been buying stuff from the UK, and I don't really know what's going to happen with that now, because we stocked up with everything we needed before Christmas. The only other thing we buy the sawdust from a crowd in the UK.
Okay.
But it's actually, I think it actually comes from Germany. So we've got enough now to last us for the whole of this year. So we haven't got to think about it again yet.
What you'll find is the UK, it might change somewhere. They'll want a different thing, but for now it'll be out of scope, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's the main thing. But the north is still availing of
the north is, yeah. So we still need the 23%.
Yeah.
Services.
And this one I think we'll keep. Well, that's the northern lads.
Yeah. So what's the one? Oh yes, that's goods and services. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so those two. Who's bought as far as?
So that'll be 13.5. So that's probably not likely.
No, it would just be blocks or cement. Be big around the border, but
what's that? 13.5%. What about? No, that's all right. It's goods, not services. Or what are we talking about? Bought from suppliers. Where are we now? Services, standard rate, reverse charge.
But that one's okay. I think we'll get rid of this RTGR because those.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're not. It's really blocks and cement that you buy.
Yeah. So we've got as well. We've got. Well, now again, I don't know what will happen with the UK. The guy who services the smoker comes from the UK, and it was previously, I think his charge would have been like 13.5% because he was working on and the same. The guys who come to service, no, actually, the guys who come to service the slicer now don't come from Denmark. They've got an agent here in Ireland. So,
okay. Well, you see all of these bridges that I'm getting rid of.
Yeah,
this.
We can include inactive, and we can put them back if we want.
All back anyway.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
So it's handy that it doesn't clutter up your choice and your head.
Yeah, it makes it easier to find. So then we've got, where are we at? RCS. Okay, purchases from the EU. I thought we just got rid of that. Oh, that's for resale.
Yeah, so we're not. That'll be fuel.
No.
Right? Yeah, so that's gone.
Okay.
That's going to be fuel, I find.
Purchases. Where are we now? We do need that
Purchase-
one.
Okay, this where we are.
Standard rate, yeah, we need that one.
Okay.
Mind you, what's the difference between, oh, that's for resale, is it? Purchases for resale at 23%. Is that the one above there?
This one here.
RGCR.
Yeah, that's for resale purchase. That we're buying goods for resale.
Okay, no, we wouldn't need that one.
Didn't need that one. Great. Good. I could have had a guess at these, but I said it'd be better to run through it with you. You know?
So we do need,
Okay.
okay, purchases. Wait a minute.
We do need these two.
Standard and reduced, yes.
So the reduced is 13.5. Okay.
Yep.
Second reduced.
Second reduced is 9, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So just.
So we actually.
Now the only thing we'd be buying at the lower reduced rate would be magazines. So we don't.
Yeah, I noticed that some of the printing we get from Brown printers in Donegal, when we get brochures.
Oh yeah.
Some of their stuff is at 9%, and I can never figure out why, and some of it's 23. So yeah, so we that one sometimes applies. Oh, that's for resale, is it?
That's for resale.
Oh no,
yeah.
we don't want resale. No, no, we don't need. Yeah, no, we can get rid of that one.
Right. So then.
Okay, so purchases for resale at the reduced rate. No, we don't need that one.
That one either. Right.
Purchases for resale. We don't need that one from the EU. No. For sale outside Ireland. Okay, I see. That's the export. EUG then is what I used to have as EX on my previous one for all our sales outside Ireland that are in the EU.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I was putting sales to places like Switzerland in the outside. So that now goes in OOS, I guess.
For sales outside Ireland and the EU.
So that can go now in that one.
Yeah, it can go here. That's
yeah, because we didn't have that one before, so that's all right. So 0 on that one.
Yeah, it'd be 0 on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then we've got goods and services. Goods bought.
It's about where reverse charge applies at the second.
That would be unlikely.
Okay, that's where you'd be buying, say,
something at 9% in from the UK.
Well, there or from the north in particular at the moment.
Yeah, so that's the 9%.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing at the moment that we would be buying outside Ireland.
Okay, we'll knock it off for now, but
yeah,
that one might come back. Yeah.
Purchases for resale, so that at the standard rate. No, we don't buy anything. We don't buy anything at 23% that we resell. The only thing I've got for resale is fish, so that's 0.
Sure, yeah.
Unless they change it. Okay. Services sold to buyers in the EU where VAT is not withheld. What does that mean?
That means if you were consulting with another fish smoker over in France, just telling them how to do stuff, and you'd give them a bill.
Okay, so what rate is that then? That's
0%, and they would have to have a VAT number. Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty unlikely, isn't it?
Pretty unlikely at the moment. It might come up sometime that one.
Yeah. Okay.
To help someone out, but.
Second reduced rate. Okay, so. For sale or purchase, yeah. So we need that one. That's a normal one, isn't it? That's 9% in Ireland, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we need that one. So now there's
okay. So I'm not sure if we've lost ones. I need the one that was 0 rated in the EU for resale. Did we get rid of that, or did we have that one? Because we do sometimes buy fish from mind you, that was from the UK, so now it would be different. So probably don't need that for the moment. So we've got 0%, so that's purchases from the EU at 0%. That's okay. though I'm not sure that we need that really now, but anyway. That's from suppliers in the EU. So that's if, say we buy fish or something in the EU, basically. Yeah. Okay, so probably don't need that. Because the only other place we used to buy fish was the UK, and that's not in the EU now.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably get rid of that one for now as well.
Okay.
I presume this doesn't affect stuff you've already done in the past. It doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it doesn't change that.
Okay, so sales or purchases outside the EU that we want. Goods that are vatable with 0, that's okay. Purchases for resale at 0, yes. Goods exempt from VAT, yes. Goods from suppliers in the EU at 23%, yes. Services from suppliers at the standard rate, yes. So we've got standard rate in Ireland, reduced rate in Ireland. Then EUG, that's for my export fish to the EU, and export is outside the EU. And then we've got second reduced rate. So that's everything we need, I think, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So that's a much shorter list now.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Then when it comes up on the
So it's gone there, yeah.
yeah, when it comes up, there's a whole mass of other things there that are, but they're off anyway, so that's all right.
Yeah, they'll be off now. So if you were doing an invoice now, the VAT rate's here.
So we've either got EUG if it's going outside,
yeah,
or we've got 0 if it's in
Ireland.
In Ireland.
We've no exempt sales.
No.
Sales are reduced.
The other thing is I noticed on the wages, they all seem to be in as exempt, but actually that would be wrong because it would make them wrong on the, it would make them appear on the VAT return as exempt. So I guess they should be outside the scope of whatever.
Yeah, they should. Have a look
because
at
there doesn't seem to be any way of actually getting rid of them altogether. Like they can't, that you can't have a nothing.
Well, normally what I do with those is, and that's why, yeah, oh no, out of scope, that's the right place to have them, yeah.
All right, out of scope of tax. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, that's
yes.
that means it doesn't appear in the VAT return at all.
Yes. Now, why did I see they came up? Some of them, maybe the more recent ones, came up as.
Have a look at the more recent ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know somewhere. Well, I changed some of them. No, they're all out of scope of tax. That's okay.
Yeah. I'll get that looked at this afternoon, Bridge, anyway. Yeah,
as I say, another thing as well, the Collector General. If you go to the, if we go to the VAT, if you go to taxes, I think it was, and you could make maybe view reports. It was, I think. I went to the view reports here, that one, and.
Oh, sorry, the VAT one area. Okay.
That one, yes. Yeah, so I think I just went to the, which one was it now? The view, no, it was on the view reports.
Okay.
Maybe it was taxable sales summary that I went to. I can't remember.
Okay.
And I know I moved some of them around because the exempt one. So yeah, I don't know what exempt is doing. I don't know what the 184. Oh, that's all right. That's a bank thing. But somewhere, the payments that were coming in from the Collector General, the ones, you know, they seem to be gone in as exempt, but I guess maybe I managed to change them. Maybe it was on the bank. I found them. I don't know, but they were coming. I couldn't figure out where they were, but maybe I did manage to change them. Again, I suppose they have to go in as
out of scope.
Yes, I couldn't find them. Oh, it's collector general receivable, is it?
I see these guys here now. Now we'll get rid of these numbers on the chart of accounts as well.
Oh yeah, re the COVID-19. Maybe I did manage to change them because they were all some. I think I've these payments that are re the COVID-19.
Okay.
Not that one.
Oh yeah, read the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Now
Okay,
it's
that's
easy,
all right.
but
That came up outside. Yes.
yeah, I'll show you
So
something great as well. When you bring up a transaction like this, if you go to you see the thing here, audit history,
all right. Yeah.
it'll tell us. So you haven't touched that one now.
Okay.
Tell us who's done stuff.
Okay.
So if you think someone is doing something, you can actually check on this.
All right. Okay.
So at least we know who's done what, and we can ask them, what did you do that for? Or don't do
Okay.
that, that type of thing.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it seemed to be fairly simple again to put in a bill again, the same thing, and it seemed to work for bringing the bills from
Dex.
Dext. Yeah, that seemed to work all right. Then I think I had to check some of them that were oh yeah, that I couldn't figure out. The Ulster Bank MasterCard, I told it to get the things from ClearSpend, but then I wasn't quite sure what I'm doing with them. The ones that said match, I matched them.
Yeah. So what happens is with money going in and out, it's looking for the bill. Like if you've already in here, it's just saying the bank send over details of what's happened with the credit card and the bank account.
Yeah.
And if it's already in the QuickBooks, it'll normally match up with it. So, well, not 100% of the time, but most times it'll say, is this money the same as that money? Is this money the same as that money? So I'm just looking at them. What I'm looking at here is the amounts. But a lot of these are in there. So what the thing is, if it's already in, now I'll give you an example. I'll just whittle this down a little bit. So this guy here, Organico Bantry, 1567 on the 27th of January. Yeah.
Now that is in there somewhere, and I think it's probably under miscellaneous.
It probably is, but let me just show you. Okay, what's going on here at the moment is we have stuff in QuickBooks already. See there, 2971.
Yeah.
And it's brought all the transactions over in the last year from the credit card, and it's very close to it. So because you're reconciling it.
Yeah.
But if I go into bank register here, what was that? 1561 back in January there. Let's go back to January. Oh, yeah, not far to go. You see that 1561 one there. I just picked it at random, but no, maybe it's not in there. That one. The bill might be there, but the credit card.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure that it is in there.
We just have a second look. I'll have a second look at the date on it. Tonight.
I was going to say I could look in. I've got QuickBooks open here at the bottom of my screen as well. I could see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Should I?
27th of January. Sorry, 27th of January. So I had the wrong date.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'll just come out 27th.
Get rid of that. Hang on.
Go. So just have a look around the 27th. Okay, the bill might be the credit card transaction isn't in there yet for those things.
Let me look here just to see on QuickBooks. I've got where am I? That's the ordinary bank. Where's that's the chart of accounts. Hang on, let me just get suppliers. We'll go down to miscellaneous. Okay, what do we say it was? 1567. Yes, the bill is put in on the 26th of January. It's 37/1.
Okay.
Again, I found that Nisbets weren't in there, and they are already on, like all the January invoices were put through.
Yeah, now this is only the credit, this is only paying, this is the credit card looking for them. So what you see here,
Yes,
nothing, it didn't, whatever name is on that.
didn't find Organico, but it's actually in miscellaneous.
Okay, well, let me just, I'm in here now. So Organico, ORG.
Yeah, but it's not in there as a customer. It's actually in miscellaneous as the customer it's in.
Oh, yeah, Organico isn't in as a customer yet. Okay.
No, because we only ever bought stuff from them once, a kind of a sample. So the payee is miscellaneous. But if I suppose.
But have you entered it as a sales invoice?
Yep, it's entered as a sales invoice under miscellaneous, and
miscellaneous. Okay.
It's miscellaneous, and it's processing materials. I think it's in as.
Okay, so I'll just put them in here now. Miscellaneous. Here would be accounts payable.
Okay.
But I didn't find it first of all. I'll show you why. If there's any VAT, it'll be dealt with on the bill.
It's 0, yeah.
It's out of scope here, actually.
Yeah, no, it's not out of scope. It's
well, accounts payable is. Accounts payable.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it should be in under processing materials. That's what it's in under on my thing. It's in under cost of goods sold processing materials.
So I'm just going to let this through this amount 1567. All right.
Okay.
So that's gone out of the waiting room into the accounts. It's saying that, oh yeah, so I should have been accounts receivable. Sorry, that's why you were dubious, because I was in the wrong account. Me, partly, yeah. It was a sale, wasn't it? Receivable. Yeah.
It's processing materials. It's in under cost of goods sold is the category.
Okay, it's something we bought as opposed to paid for, is it?
It's something we bought. Yes, it was in as a bill.
Oh yeah, I went to accounts payable there though. I didn't. Okay, can we just see miscellaneous again? Supplier.
If we look in miscellaneous, like if we look in the bills and the expenses, if we look at the customer, it should be in there.
Look at the supplier, you mean, is it?
Yeah, look at the supplier.
Okay. Let's choose back to this transaction. Sorry,
It's 0.
Yeah.
It's not actually outside the scope, but. So the account that I would have it in, like when I'd be putting it in as a bill, would be the I guess if we go to the suppliers and have a look, would it be there?
Yeah, I need to put this down. Stay here. It should be letting me through that. So
again, I found that Nisbets wasn't coming up. There's a payment there to Nisbets, but it's put through and paid in my accounts on the desktop one.
is this okay?
Nisbets Ireland.
Organico. Just fine. It wasn't making.
If we actually go to the supplier and have a look, we should find it there, shouldn't we?
We should, yeah. Okay, I'll have it there. So.
Um,
7th of January. Well, that one isn't there. That's why. Well,
so what's the last one? Hang on, let me look at the last one I've got in here. The last one I've got in miscellaneous is the 8th of February.
Okay. There's one after that, all right, for the 17th.
Oh yeah, I put that one in since. But so yeah, some of my January ones. What's the January? They've got 27th of January, the 12th of January. Hang on, let me look what I've got here. So I've got the first one I've got is the 5th of January, then the 12th, then the 26th. So it seems to have, for some reason, not put in the one from the 26th of January, even though it's on my QuickBooks.
Check that now.
And if you look again, if you look at Nisbet's, it hasn't put in the transaction, but it is on my version of QuickBooks. So I don't know where it's just didn't bring it forward. But I mean, I suppose I could just go through the January ones and put them, check that they're all in there. And if not, I can put them in again.
Yeah, I know it's hassle.
It's kind of missed, it seems to have missed, it's basically missed some of the payments for some reason, it's missed some of the bills as well.
Yeah.
I don't know where they've gone or how many they missed. I suppose the only way is I'll just have to go through all the bills and make sure they're all in.
Well, we found certainly 2020 is fine. We've checked that already because we're moving on.
Sorry,
we found the 2020 is fine. We haven't come up into 21.
No. So what was I going to say? Yes, 2020. Did you sort out the wages thing, the director's current account?
Well, it's still overdrawn at the moment, and we're nearly back with the PowerPoint. Now we have, when we say sort it, there's 2 or 3 things we could do with it. We can leave it as a director's loan and pay withholding tax on it, which is refundable when the loan is paid. That's one thing. But on the audit that time, especially with just to get rid of her, even though we weren't putting their wages, even though I would nearly do it again.
No, but for the year before you put them through, they weren't being taxed, but they were going somewhere. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, they were. We paid corporation tax on those wages. So
yes, but they weren't being personally taxed, but they were paying corporation tax. So can we not put those wherever we put the other ones before? Yeah,
well, Annette was reminding me that we weren't to do that according to the audit. So I want to relook at that. But I think we can do that, Bridget. Because I mean,
yeah, because that's what we did before. You added them back or something.
Yeah, exactly.
In the previous, in the 2019.
And it's still very
2018 they were added back. The 2019 they got put into the director's account.
Yeah. So let me have a look at it when we finish the.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be later today, I'd say. I'm wondering if Annette is working on this at the same time as us, by the way, you know.
All right. Okay.
So, but that type of thing can happen, and it shouldn't upset anything. So. Yeah.
Basically, I'm missing some transactions, but
they should only be 2021.
Yes. Yeah.
We have the profit
everything else. So if we go back to the if we go back to the credit card account.
Yeah. So most of them we see now. That one I looked at isn't in QuickBooks yet. No, and there's some which I haven't put in yet from, like, haven't got anything in after the 15th of February. So once I put them in, then I guess they'll match up. It should. Just want to see when was the last time we did a reconciliation, maybe. I think I did it at the end of January. I usually do it every month. Okay, well, we'll bring it to the end of December pretty quickly. Yes, I don't think I did January. Yeah, if we get it sorted at least up to the end of the year. Yeah. What happens then with the current account? I'm reluctant to connect my current account to QuickBooks. I don't know. I know it's safe and everything else, but I'd still rather do it. I downloaded the statement and uploaded it to QuickBooks. Okay, is that what happened? Okay. So I haven't actually really looked at that yet. So yeah, well, what we tend to do is say the likes of Amy Roberts here. Yeah. We just see. So that says exempt, but presumably that's not showing up as along. It says exempt, so I guess it's actually not exempt so much as out of scope, but I guess that's showing up. Yeah, it's just, let me see now, is that match up or anything? It isn't. Okay, so let me just click into there. Well, I haven't updated it since I sent it to you, so. Oh, and there's no match there to be had. I want to view it. Let me look here a second. So what we do with that is we program it.
Okay, so we view it.
Trying to
I
say
see.
it's one of these ones. I'm just looking down. It's not. It's not. It's a new one.
Yeah.
Um,
So where they're all saying exempt, should they be?
well, we
Oh,
program it to go. They should be out of scope. Is what they should be.
okay.
Yes, I just had a look at what was. Yeah, I'm just wondering why it's not giving me the option to. See, John and Bridget here. I just.
I see they
There
spell
is.
check the American way.
Yeah, it does change later on for some reason though.
I saw it spelled CHEQUE somewhere else.
Yeah, it is. It's properly spelled somewhere else. Yeah, this is looking. I need to get these ones out of the way. Okay. Let's go back a bit. What it's doing is that one has gone through and is wondering is one of these earlier ones. So I'll just, you see, I'll go a little bit earlier. Keith there. 18, sorry. So that's 18th of March. He sees stuff in QuickBooks and he's looking to see is this part of it.
Okay.
Sorry, I just need to.
Yeah, because I downloaded the current statement, which I don't know how far back. That doesn't, I think it only goes back to January or something.
Okay. 25th of February. All of the ones we're looking for are just.
There's 21 I see there.
So
That's 20, that's 20, there's 21 further down I see on it. Again, some of them say exempt and some of them say nothing. And then Peter Husty says it's an uncategorized expense. I don't know, is that what it's meant to be?
Yeah, let me just. It's going to give me a new challenge.
Balance in QuickBooks was right anyway, because there's a load of stuff I hadn't put in yet.
Yeah, so here's, actually this is handier. I'll pick, let me just edit this one a second. Have a look at this one here. Okay, so that's out of scope, which is correct. Is that actually a check number, Bridge, or is that something else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really, I suppose it's handy enough to have a check number. Like previously, I always just had direct debit on them. I didn't have any check numbers, but if it has a check, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I guess it's just going to automatically number everything. And if it's an actual check, then we'll have to give it the number of the check. Can we do away with having the check number automatically?
We can, yeah. Sorry now, just looking. I want to get these posting automatically for you. So it does it when you download it directly from the bank. So I'm just wondering, is that what's different here? On the check number, it's back here somewhere we do it.
I know I set some things, but maybe I didn't find that.
Yeah.
Expenses.
So hit the cog, went over to expenses.
Are they? I don't see them.
I might knock off this thing here, automatically apply bill payments. I like to hold that one back.
Okay.
We'll put payments against bills without okaying it with you.
Okay, yes, I see Musgraves is here. That's all right. John O'Malley's there. Because Graham's gone to collect Ethan and do stuff in Galway on the way, I think. So.
Yeah, Blaine is staying down there tonight with the one guy. He's back tomorrow.
All right.
Up on those lads.
Yeah. Well, I know Graham was going off this morning. He came down earlier because I think he turned off the power during the night because he said the power was off and he wanted to make sure it didn't do any damage.
All right.
I wonder if
Yeah.
duplicate number is used.
Um,
I guess, I don't know if you turn that off or I don't really know.
yeah, there is somewhere. I'm just not nailing it. Number format. Tape form. Okay. I look out. I did it the last day for someone. I struggled to find it as well, but I did get it. Okay, so let me just go
Again, the
find.
sales doesn't matter because it will just start renumbering the way. That's fine, but I know the checks, usually I just had them put in as a direct debit when they were a debit. See where it says on Saoirse Roberts, it says exempt. Is
Yeah,
that,
we need to get rid of that. What it's doing is trying to automatically match them. And so what date is she? 25th of March. So we don't want that because it's
that's
not
the
in there.
20th of, that's 2020 there.
Yeah. So we're not going for a match here. Categorize. Oh no, that's the one. So this should be out of scope, yeah. And we'll just see where she's going to. So do you just put them all into net wages?
Net wages, I do, yes.
Okay, see here, create a rule.
Yeah.
I'm going to click on that one. I'll call this one Saoirse.
SA, I know I always have to think about it. SA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if something contains Saoirse Roberts, then assign it into net wages.
Yeah.
Out of scope. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything to do with her, it's going to put in there. Anything that's you've downloaded.
Okay.
I'll just see now. So that's her. She set up. Graham.
Yeah. Graham seems to be.
With the creator rule as well. And I think that's 600 is wages for him too, is
That's
it?
wages, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I think no, Graham's actually goes into
Oh, directors.
director's fees.
Okay.
I think there's another one for director's fees.
There is Roberts there. Take the exempt out of it. Okay, so it'll always go out of scope now. I create a rule there as well.
Okay.
Every time it sees the word Graham, it'll put it into director's fees. So, or GNS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got, oh yeah, GNS Roberts.
Should be okay.
Yeah.
So when I come back out here again, anything, now the thing is there, some of these ones that are downloaded are already in.
Yes.
It might put them in on top of it again. So I don't want to. So I put
no, so everything, the last time the bank, anything was put in the bank, hang on, let me tell you here. Bank, current account. The 15th. No, the 15th was the last, 15th of February was the last transaction that I put into the bank, I think. Or maybe it was the 19th. What day did I send them to you? I've got too many different versions here of the thing. Again, on my desktop one, it keeps telling me that it's something as error and it has to abort. So I don't know quite what the thing is with that.
I'm just going to look at Graham now for what was to see if there any duplication of what I just put in there. The only reason there would be is if there was something back going over these dates.
That's 2020.
Yeah. Just jumping back to.
Yeah, there shouldn't be, that statement goes back. Hang on, I'll tell you how far that statement goes back. Account statement. Let me just open it for a minute.
And I'll show you what the download does compared to that now in a second.
Yeah, that comes out in some queer format because it doesn't accept a PDF. It only accepts some Excel thing. Date, where's the date? There must be a date on it somewhere. Actually, I suppose You should be able to see on the thing I downloaded how far back it goes.
Yeah, it's only 22nd of
22nd of February. That must be as far, that must be, oh, yeah, that must be as far back as that statement goes
all right, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, fair enough.
for some reason.
Oh yeah, but that's way better then. Well, then it's only putting in this year. So I'll pick on
Yeah.
good old Katie again. Categorize.
Okay.
How to scope. Yes for that. Create a rule. No, I'll have this done today as well.
Okay.
Katie.
But yeah, everything else looks fairly simple. As I say, I'll just have to go through it and
Yeah.
make sure all my invoices are in.
Yeah.
And again, the deposits it brings from the bank, I may need to adjust somewhat.
Judy, just up on here, GNS Roberts. Is that director's fees as well?
Graham Roberts, GNS Roberts. Yeah, I tell you what, GNS Roberts must be that's the account it goes into. So GNS Roberts is Graham Roberts. I think we just did that one, did we?
We did.
Yeah, there isn't a GNS Roberts. GNS Roberts is the description from the bank rather than the account.
Oh yeah, so that's another one to go on the rule.
So Graham Roberts.
So the last rule says it didn't say GNS, it says something slightly different. So I'll have a look at that in a second. Okay.
Yes, Graham Roberts is the payee and GNS Roberts is what comes up on the bank statement.
Okay. Okay, so it'll put all those in now, wherever there is. So that's moved a rake of them in.
And Peter is wages as well. The one above there, Peter.
Okay. So expense, nice wages.
I don't know why it hasn't come out. His pay, the payee hasn't seemed to come up there. Yeah, Peter, there we go.
Yeah, sometimes it can be do with just what the bank sends over.
Yeah. So yeah,
he's they're doing. Did you hear, by the way, that the manager of Bank of Ireland has left?
Is that Paddy?
Paddy, yeah.
Paddy, yes, he did tell me. He was offered a good early retirement deal. I think they're trying to get rid of people. He told me that before Christmas, I think, that he'd be leaving because we were dealing with him, Paddy, I can't think of his second name. Glyn, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paddy organised the SBCI loan for us.
All right, great.
With the Bank of Ireland. But I didn't actually know where he was. I never actually met him. I think Graham had dealt with him before for some other things. Yeah. But yes, he told me he'd be leaving. So we had no, our Ulster Bank guy is gone as well. Ken, we had Ken in Tuam. And again, the same thing. He was offered either a good package or maybe to go and work somewhere else that he didn't particularly want to do. But again, all these guys, it's hard on them. He said like he's only, I think Ken was only about 50 and he's been basically all his working life with Ulster Bank. So he's got to go and find something new, but he seemed to think that that was a better option.
God, okay. Yeah, I was, I didn't know your man was gone at all, so I was emailing him, just bouncing back, so I WhatsApped him.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out, yeah. I was very surprised. He didn't ring thanks to me at all. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I suppose we were sort of dealing with him when he went. So he just, yeah, he got the SBCI thing all set up for us. And then he was pretty much gone, I think, at the end of the year. Yeah,
he went since January, he said, yeah. I'm talking to him next Wednesday now. So that's how those kind of go down. We kind of look out for items and
okay, so again, the Stripe technology, I can sort out. The pay for that is Stripe. That's an income.
That's an income. Let me just show you how the download works, Bridget, right? I'll just jump to my own one for a second.
Yeah, I know I'm reluctant to let QuickBooks have my bank login, to be honest.
They don't have your bank login. What happens is,
Well, you have to put in your login details
yeah,
to connect to the bank.
yeah, but that's into the bank though, not into QuickBooks.
But I'm happy enough to just download. That works all right to just download the transactions.
I suppose I'm always looking to reduce your work, not add to it, you know. And
Yeah.
what I find is, I'll just show you. Actually, I reconciled my own bank this morning. I'll just show you how it looks. I mean, you could always give it a go and drop it. That's what I'd nearly prefer you had a look at it. And every 90 days it detaches.
Well, I had a look at the, as I say, I've connected it to the Clearview or whatever they call it, the Ulster Bank MasterCard.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a start. But this is what it does anyway. It tells you every morning, the bank control everything. They send over what's happened. So there's our credit card. And so it just parks the transactions in a waiting room, which you'll see. It's just like what you just looked at.
Yeah.
And it says to me, what is there a bill for this? Is there a bill for that? And then we do what we just did. So they just send it over every day. And
okay.
Inside in the QuickBooks, then you see this green thing.
Yes.
Down from the bank have sent over the details. So there now they sent. It's just
yeah.
But if I click into it, it'll just open up here now. Just to kind of show you, up here on the left, it tells us what is actually on the bank statement. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case I put it into the wrong place, so you're not having to go look around too much. I know it's no problem to you, but it does. Like I'd be sitting at the desk all day. It does save a lot of where did I leave that, you know? And this is the actual bank, our day-to-day bank account, will say.
Yeah.
This is my own business, not turning into someone else's stuff. But anything with the green beside it has been sent over from the bank.
Okay.
And the reason there isn't green on some of them is I had it in the bank. I had it in QuickBooks before the bank sent it over. So I could.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So that guy, there's wages to one of the girls. Actually. So in case somebody else was looking at it and they're wondering what is on the bank statement, it's all there.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it saves a lot of typing things in. Where do I put that? You still have to do the reconciliation. You still have to look at your bank statement, but it just saves that extra jobbing, you know. You're fine.
Yeah, I'll see how I get on with it. And as I say,
yeah, I'm trying to persuade you. So give it a
I'll
shot.
see. I'll get the things straight. I need to do, as I say, I need to do the VAT return, but it's a complete mess at the moment. I'll have to go through everything and put it right before I can do the VAT return.
Okay, well that's a pity, those things, and I think the reason that happened was my fault, because I gave them the wrong backup at the start, which was dead on, and then when I sent them we 4 backups in, and I took the one at the end of January, so the one of the 19th of February, and then when I got the next one, they weren't as quick going, and I was pushing them, and he did say he didn't compare it. I think that's my fault. I've learned my own lesson there. So but that hadn't happened up until that, and that was a pity. But in saying that, you know, it's not that big a deal. You know, we can resolve it. Help you resolve it. You know, so
okay. Well, if it's right, it's right up to the end of December anyway.
Yeah, we went through it. It was missing reimbursable expenses. We put those back in, but it was dead on. And it was dead on the first time as well when I left it with them.
So what about the Ulster Bank?
So
do I have to review all those? What it says 156 or something? That must be going back. I can fix it from January onwards, but it's brought everything from.
Okay, let me see that.
Yeah, it's brought everything from last year as well.
And let me see, was this reconciled up to the end of December? It was, yeah.
It was, yes.
Okay, so anything, now this is the funny thing. The ones that are matched, it's not affecting the accounts at all. I'm not just clicking them willy-nilly. I'm looking at 2 amounts here. So it says, this is in your QuickBooks, is it the same thing? And it just picked it up. We have it.
So have it just got to actually go through all those and match them?
Yeah, but the ones that aren't matched, you say like this Rogan's one.
Yeah.
15th of October. So we'll just have a quick look. That's probably already in there, okay? And when they're
Right.
all already in there, rather than go and try to match them, you just click them. I'm not going to click it yet, and exclude it. Okay. So we already
Okay.
have it. We don't need to go saying where is it and try and find it matching. If it matches,
Yeah.
match it away. Like we have it, is what it's saying. But the uncategorized means we might not have it. So I'm just going to check that one as an experiment. The 15th of October, 31 euros Rogans. Let me have a look. I've gone now into the accounts. 15th of October, let's go back to that. 31 euros Rogans. You see it there?
Yep.
So when you know it's already in there, I'll just come back out to the waiting room. So back down to the 15th of October. November. So with those type of ones that are already in there, they mightn't be matching, but we have it, right? You
Okay.
just tick it and exclude it. And that gets it out of the way also. It's gone then. All right.
Okay. So have I got to go through all those 149 as telling me
No, we'll do that because I'm one of our crowd doing that this afternoon.
there? All right.
But I didn't want to do it without talking to you about it first and showing you what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, you'd say, "What the heck have they done?" You know, it's working.
Yeah. So I mean, if you have it right up to the end of December, then I can fix it from there on. Like.
Yeah.
And presumably, then it'll just keep bringing stuff from the credit card.
It will. But 90 days after you connected it with Emma, she'll have to give you a ring again to say we need to connect it again because it just detaches.
Yeah, I saw a thing there that said it was valid until June or something.
Yeah, but she'll be ringing 100 people that same week doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Now a lot of them will be like you. They'll be okay with it. And they'll connect it themselves. Like she doesn't really have to ring you. You could do it yourself. But for the ones that aren't connected, we'll have picked up on it. So
okay.
So that's what's going on. But you'll begin to like this. I hated this at the start myself, and one client was very adventurous. She went onto it, and I put her onto it because I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, it works. It seems to work okay. There's a few things I don't like that I can't find. Again, where do I put my my memorized transactions? Whatever you call it. Is there a on the other one you can memorize a thing and use it again?
Yeah, well, where you'll find them, okay, is in this cog at the top, and recurring is the word this time.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone you do, and you kind of want, so there's none there at the moment. So when you're doing it, I'll just click on, we'll go back into 20, we'll go back into the bank account for a second. We'll go back and find one. And you might want to memorize just
wages or anything. Well, the wages, I suppose, are on a direct debit, but
yeah, but it's good if they're going through automatic, it'll just match.
Again, I have the what you call it, the COVID-19 payment, the incoming payment.
Okay.
I have it as a memorized transaction, but I just click on it when I want to use it. So on the old one, I've got it as frequency never. So I can just, if I want to find it, it's easy. I just click on it and it comes up again.
Okay, well, we'll do that one. So that goes in, that's in the bank here, isn't it? So I'll just go.
It's in the bank, yeah, 2,900. It goes in, seems to be going in every week.
There's one there now.
There's one, yeah, okay.
And that's in the wrong place, actually.
Yes, again, I see it says exempt.
So where do you actually, what account do you like to put that in? Just remind me.
I'm putting it back into net wages.
Yeah, I saw that. I see it here. Yeah, okay.
So it's not actually exempt, it's outside.
Yeah.
Is it a sale? Yeah, I suppose it is a sale. It's not a purchase. No.
There'd be bank deposit really is where I would put that now. Let me see now how.
I mean, I wasn't sure where to put that. It was against the net wages, so.
Okay, so what I've clicked down the bottom, I just saw it.
I saw there make recurring.
Make occurring, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is. So go in there, edit. Rain is lashing again.
Yeah, it's really dark outside now.
Yeah, it's very dark here. Oh, my light in a minute. So make recurring. So we'll call that COVID payment or whatever term you like.
Yeah,
Okay, it'll happen. What date was that?
it's usually on is it on a Monday or something? But usually what I prefer to have it is so that I can just put it in myself.
Yeah, well, I can set it up like that.
With that, so all I have to do is click on it and say, right, I want that one, but it's got all the stuff ready, so I don't have to think about whatever.
Yeah, we just let me see now with that. Okay, that's coming up monthly.
Is that what else does it say?
Well, so what I'll do is
What's the options apart from monthly?
well, when I save it here,
Yeah, you see where it says interval monthly.
yeah, no, the option you'll be when you go into the recurring transactions, you pause it. So I pause that now. And when you want to lodge it, you just click here and go use.
Okay, so what are the
options
like the
of days,
options?
monthly, weekly, yeah.
But there used to be another option which was never.
Yeah, that's
Daily, weekly, yearly. Okay, so it's actually going in every week, I think. But that's okay.
going in every week, is it? Well, I can set this to automatically go in every week from whatever date. Now, yeah, you can't go back. On the desktop, you could go back and put in, say, 10 that you missed. But
Yeah.
on online, it's only today forward is all you can do. I'll set it down for the Monday week, right?
Yes. What's the first? Gosh, it is, isn't it? It's sometimes it comes in on a Monday or Tuesday. Sometimes it's a Tuesday, but we'll see what. So then, if you go into it and you press pause, okay,
Yeah.
so it is paused.
Pause. All you got to do is press use.
Use, and
it'll go
then
through on that day.
okay, and then you can go back to pause again.
It'll stay at pause. It'll just wait for you to press use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you press use, it'll put it in.
Yeah.
Okay. And then will it stay paused?
It'll stay paused, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
But if you wanted
that.
to go in ahead of you to say, these are in there, and then we see now this is the bank. So if the bank was connected, it would match up the same way it did with the credit card there.
All right. Okay.
It'll say and really all it's doing is say we have it, we have it, we have it.
Yeah.
So the accounts, from my point of view, we like to be kind of building the accounts 70 or 80% along the way, and then we're looking at what we were struggling to get to. Or,
yeah.
That's the memorized. Knowing you've been down at these reports already, have you?
I'm not sure. Yes, I've had a kind of a look at some of them.
These are ones that we know are important to you in the accounts, but on the standard side here, ones you like, some ones
I see that.
Yeah, the custom ones are ones that we know are important to you, money owed to,
yeah,
all those type of ones, last year's profit, that stuff. But even for Graham, if you tick the ones that you really like, they'll just be at the top here waiting for you,
All right, okay.
Pick, might be could be failed by customer detail, could be the
Yeah,
one.
sometimes I look for what do I want? Customer
Summary.
Customer balance summary.
Customer
I
balance.
probably look at the end of the month. I probably look at the customer balance summary.
Yeah, so I just ticked it there.
Yeah.
It's up here now, so you're not rooting.
Okay.
There you are. So this one.
Why is Gafic in a 0? I don't know. I usually doesn't show 0, but I don't know when that's dated from. When's that?
That's everything.
Since when? Oh, I see, that's last year. So you can customize that for whatever same as usual.
Okay. But that'll take everything right up to today at the moment. Why is
Yes.
there more happened on them since January? Yeah?
I don't know, go back to that again. All dates. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he's in a 0, but anyway.
That's money owed to you now.
No. There is no balance. Well, he says its balance is 0. So I don't know what's the thing with that.
Let's see now. Yeah, it's that way on the other one too.
On the other one, you can usually, well, it'll set it for the month, is it? I don't know. If I look at the,
Why does this guy owe you money? Yeah, Geffen.
no,
Yeah, but that's what
I
this
look-
is saying as well. Yeah.
if I look at customer balance summary here, for instance, on this one, all I've got coming up here is Collector General 6 cents, Keel's Shop €52, McGill's and Super Value Clifton. That's all I've got coming up.
That's to the 19th of February, is it?
And that's up to date. Well, yeah, no, I've put in a couple since because I had to send them I had to send them a statement at the end of the month. So I put some of them into the old QuickBooks so that I could do that.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Let me have a look here. So Geffen is 0. So
Okay, Keel's Shop is right. Gaffick, I don't know why he's there. I don't know why all the zeros are there. Super Value, I've got a payment from them, so I have to put that in. Oh yeah, where do I put in? That's again on the February, the February invoices they've paid. I got a payment from Super Value on the 15th or something of February, did I? Hang on. Let me look here. February, where's Super Value? Super Value, no, where's that gone? Wait a minute, I need to find the payments on something different. Oh, I know where it is, because I had to make them a statement and then it isn't on that one. I'm confused with what I've got. Documents, where is my statements? Invoices 21. Invoices, Super Value statement. $133,250. So I've got a payment from Super Value for $133,250.
okay.
Yes.
And what
So
day?
I have that payment. Hang on, that's dated. Come on, wake up. 25th of January.
Okay, so we'll have a look at something here now. So on the screen,
Yeah,
I see the 133,250.
yeah.
I see the
So
182. Yeah, so that's that.
that's
Okay.
paid on the 25th of January.
So I'm gonna have a look at the dashboard here. And that was paid into the bank account, I'm sure. So let's go and look at the 25th of January on what you downloaded.
Yeah. Does it go back that far? It doesn't.
Oh, sugar. That's a pity now because we could have put it in. Yeah.
I could make it go back further, probably.
You could, yeah, if you went back to January 1st, if you had that.
Yeah, I can put dates on it. So it doesn't matter if I upload another one, it won't confuse it with that one, it'll just change it.
It'll just change, yeah. And if it duplicates, we'll just exclude the duplicates. Don't worry about that.
Okay, or I can make it go from I can see whatever the last transaction was there, I suppose I can make it go.
Yeah, from the 1st to the 22nd.
Yeah, from the 1st of January to the 22nd of February.
And what the likes of us then, when we see the name Super Value, we'll tell it to put it in against the customer.
Yes.
So So when you upload, you're not left with a whole load of stuff to click around. You can if you want, if you really want to, but
Yeah.
put stuff where we believe it should go. And if it turns out that for some reason Graham took some other money in his name that wasn't
Oh,
waived.
yeah, I see it there. 22nd of February, not January, 133,250. I see it there at the top of the page.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was February. Yeah. Okay. So let's click on that guy. So what's the deposit? Sales receipt is a bit of super value, great. Super value Clifton. And let's just see it all. Going against that customer. The scope on the VAT. Is this the way it came down from the bank? Super value, would it come down like that? Yeah, super value.
Yeah, it must be. Yes, I don't know why it's got it spelled wrong, but
Okay. I'll copy. That's funny, all right. I'm just gonna copy that one now. The next time it sees that, yeah, put it automatically in there. Okay, and there's our one.
you cannot track tax.
I was going to have a scope there.
What do you have to put in? Then if there's not, you can't just leave it blank, I presume.
No.
There's nothing for.
Can
you leave the VAT? You can't leave the VAT blank.
No, I don't believe so. What's that? Might have been the rule I did there. Just check this rule again. Yeah, save it there. Yeah, so that's gone through now.
Okay.
There was a rule that was upsetting it. So if we go back to your report there, customer balance summary.
Okay, so that's probably for this month, because I think there was another payment, so it's probably put that in as well, has it, or not?
Oh, it has, yeah, 25th of March. See that?
Yeah, I hadn't got to that yet myself.
Yeah. So that's what in that case, you're uploading the bank statement. If it was connected, it would put it in as a message. But it's the old story again. You have to keep an eye on it, you know.
Yeah.
But you see what it's doing there now. We're telling you when you see this to put it there, when you see that, put it here. So it's like stacking the shelves in super value.
Yeah.
The right place. And we just keep an eye that it doesn't put something on the wrong shelf. And
yes.
So it does, you know, from my point of view, it's, you know, you do a good job anyway. From your point of view, it's the way, hopefully, for us to be a bit closer to you and to relieve some of your day-to-day stuff, if you want it. I know you're kind of in a routine. But,
well, it should make less printing.
Oh, definitely less printing, yeah. And the thing is, if I'm in Dublin and you're here, or vice versa, we can check in on the same thing. You're not going back and over with backups and storing them and all that, you know. So I think that's enough for today, Bridge. We might kind of do our cleanups. I'll check with you maybe in a week from today, or less, if you want.
So, yeah, I guess if I go through all the January stuff again, the sales and the so I should be able to do the VAT return.
Yeah, well, you'll find after today we'll have a lot of that out of the way.
All right.
It'll be tied you to get on, you know. But this change, there's always this issue with every client on the changeover. There's always what's in, what's not in, you know. But we'll leave it behind us very fast, you know. So
yeah,
I'm going to mark it, and I know next Friday is Good Friday, but I'll mark down that we might Zoom again next Friday and see.
Okay, and yeah, I'm talking to Emma later on about again, the Dex thing seems to work pretty well, so I don't think I really have any questions much about that.
Yeah, and we watch that every, like, there's at least somebody looking at it every third day, if not every day. So, the thing is, it gathers in the info, and
again, some of the things confuse it. But if you take a photo, I found you take a photo of I took a photo of a super value invoice, which completely confused it because it was all sorts of different